Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. No, you go clean that up. You go clean that up right now, okay? No, you spilled an entire pot. No, go. You're switching to decaf, all right? No more of this imitating me stuff. Yeah, Plopsy spilled an entire pot of coffee because he thinks we gotta, drink coffee for the show, and he puts it in his little cup. That's his little cup right there. Isn't that cute? Got the Bears logo on it and everything. Yeah. And for this, he spills a whole pot of... Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Welcome once again to this weekly slop fest that we slap together and we call GainerWorld Live. My name is Tim Gainer, in case you haven't figured it out yet. Thank you so much for being with us. If you're new to this and you're wondering what all the fuss is about, well, actually, there's no fuss. There's really nothing, to be really honest with you. We just kind of, we get together once a week. Some friends, some family, and some fans, and, well, me, because it's my show. But anyway, well, we get together, we let our hair down. We just find out how everybody's doing. We started this back in May of last year, so we could kind of get past all the COVID thing and the quarantining and the sheltering in place and all that. And it has just turned into this now, where we all just get together and we say hi and we talk in the chat room. Little sister is there as always, representing from the CO. Yeah, got it right this time. Always glad to see that. It is an absolutely beautiful night here in Chicago. If you're new here and you're not in the chat room, come on in. Say hi. We'd love to hear from you. All you got to do is just come on in. Tell us where you're from. We won't insult you until we do know you, and then we'll let loose on you like there's no tomorrow, I swear. And also, the phone lines are open. My phone is sitting right here. If you do try to call, we will publicly berate you, and we will put the call on the air, and we will find out who it is, and we will make sure that you will never be able to show your face in public ever again. So that's what kind of a show this is, and... As always, this is another one of those weeks where I just haven't prepped for this show at all. I'm just going to kind of wing it and go off the top of my head, and we'll see what happens. We'll check to see if anybody else comes in to the GainerWorld chat room, which we always appreciate. And just come on in and say hi. All you got to do is just tap in there, just go, hey. We'll take it from there. Really, we're cool people like that. But yeah, it's been an interesting week, to say the least. The weather here in Chicago is finally improving. We got to temperatures close to like 70 over the course of the last couple of days, which I feel real good about. And the millions of miles of snow that we had finally gone. But then again, this is Chicago, so as always, there's the saying that if you don't like the weather in Chicago, stick around 30 minutes. But hey, that's just me. I'm just saying. But as always, thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. And as I said, I have nothing planned for this week. In fact, you know what? I'm not... I come out here every week, and I perform, and then you guys watch me. So I'm going to do something different. I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to watch you guys for a while. Oh, that was interesting. You got to watch it, man. You throw your back out doing that. Did you see that? Is that legal in your state? I'm just asking. Can you imagine if I did this for an hour? I don't even want to think about it. Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, it's been a very interesting week. And I'm learning more about the show that we're going to be doing in September out on the East Coast. I'm not really ready to give you all the details. I will give you a piece of good news, though, that the show is, in fact, official. It is official. The promoters have given the okay. And I'm not going to lie to you, I am excited about this one. I'm very excited about it. And there's going to be a lot of good people that are going to be there. And I hope you're there too. Please stick around. We'll give you the details as soon as we can about what this show is going to be about. And just stay tuned. That's the best I can tell you at this point. I really want to tell you guys all about it, but I can't. I really can't. It's just kind of like that. So, but be that as it may, not seeing anybody in the chat. I do see a lot of people that are watching right now, but nobody in the chat room. How east? Can I say? Yes, I can say. Pennsylvania. That much I can tell you. It will be in Pennsylvania. There you go. Everybody's showing up here. Here comes Melissa Long. Hey, Melissa. Sorry. Happy you're here, as always. Amu City Games saying, sorry he's late. You'd better be, pal. I tell you what. And everybody's starting to chat in the chat room, just the way I like it to be. This is what we do. If you're new to our show, like I said, if you're looking for, Casey Neistat or PewDiePie or somebody like that, no, this is not MXR Plays. I'm sorry, it just isn't happening. We're just a bunch of people that get together. We say hi, and we say hi, and we let our hair down, and we check in on each other, and we talk to each other, and we just generally, I'll play a couple of songs. I've got this beautiful Elizabeth Jack is here. Hi, hon. Always good to see you. Thank you for coming. We just hang out for an hour, and we wholeheartedly invite you to come on into the chat room with us, and stop in, say hi, and just if you have any kind of a sense of humor. I do not let my hair down, says Amu City. I left it several years ago. This is true. You did. Have you tried looking behind the refrigerator? I'm just asking. Hola, Melissa. Hola, Melissa. Amu City say hola, hola. He's saying that to you. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you are new to this, come on in. Join the family. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff that we always encourage. We've got 75 subscribers. We are 3/4 of the way there to my personal Let's Feed Tim's Ego goal of 100 subscribers. I really hope we get there one day. That would be fun. Everybody saying hi. That's beautiful. It's like a little love fest. Join the family. Like Manson? Yeah, kind of like that. But are you talking Charlie or Marilyn? Because if you're talking Charlie, we know what's up there. Marilyn, different gig altogether. You know what I'm saying? Donna Abbott is there too. Are there going to be snacks? Yes, there will be snacks and entertainment and free pony rides for the kiddies. Let's see here. Charlie. Yeah, okay. If it's like Charlie, I know it's like Charlie Manson. I'm just saying. Marilyn Manson, because he's been in the news because of all the allegations. Leave me alone. But anyway. So, yes. Judy is asking, will it be in Greensboro? Greensboro is not in Pennsylvania. Somebody was not a geography major, obviously. I really, in all sincerity, I want to give you guys all the details. When the details do come out, when I get the clearance for this, trust me, the world is going to know. And it's going to be a great time. I can tell you that it is going to be in the fall of this year. And, that's... about the best I can do for right now until I get permission. And I have a lot of good friends, though. And I hope to see you there as well. Trippy saying, hey, Tim. Trippy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? The whole gang's here just about. That's a cool thing. Hoping everything's okay. Simon is here, as always. That's always a good thing. Former podcast co-host, son I never had. Too many jokes. I'm not even going to go there. But it's okay. Simon, did you get my package? I sent you a care package. I sent you and your lovely lady Amy a care package. And I'm hoping it got there by now. Doing okay? What'd I miss? What'd you miss? Sanity, reason, the meaning of life, cures for cancer, and the theory for world peace. Other than that, it's all good. Had no letter. No, not a letter, a package. I sent a package to you. I sent a package to your address. It should be coming to your house. And it is for you. And it is for you and lovely lady Amy and my little goddaughter Freya. Amy City says 42. That's right. That's right. And only Amy City would come up with 42. I appreciate that. AMU is the answer to all things. AMU. No, the answer to all things is not 40. Is not AMU. It is 42. I don't have any notes saying any delivery attempted. Okay. It might still be someplace. I don't know. I will check with my assistant again and find out what's going on with that. So it's all good. Let's see. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know. I know you will. I know it's cool. She was talking to me. AMU, short for AMU. Oh, for God's sake. Now we're starting codes. Is that it? I am creating a cult on my own show. They're now talking in encrypted messages. This is like the strangest thing. Kind of like Tim is short for Timothy. I know that. I know that now. AMU City, AMU. Does that mean are you an emu? Is that it? Should I be talking to you about auto insurance? Really, what's going on here? Please explain these things to me. Have I mentioned lately how much I love doing this show every week? I just sit here and just talk crap and make a fool of myself. Can I pass out the Kool-Aid? You sure can, pal. Someone was smart enough to figure it out. But if I were to show the spelling of that sentence on the show, obviously it would see that someone is not smart enough to figure out the English language. I just ate a Kit Kat ice cream cone. Get out. A Kit Kat ice cream cone. That's... I could do that. I would be interested in something like that. Freya's doing really well. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I saw pictures of her the other day, and she looks adorable. She's all wrinkled up like a little peanut. She's a cute little thing. Sounds delicious. I will not get out. No. No, I don't want you to get out. Never mind. They're so good. They are, in fact. Something that came up to me this week, and I guess there's a group of people that all they do is they reminisce about the days on the south side of Chicago. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I am a very proud south side Irish from the great city of Chicago. And I guess there's a group of people, and they're out sharing all these pictures and, weird memories and everything like that. And it's amazing because a lot of my childhood memories just came like flooding back when I was introduced to this group. And it's just kind of funny, the things that when people say something, they just kind of like, it just like pops into your head. Like, you talked about, like Melissa, for example, talked about Kit Kat ice cream cones. And the first thing obviously that pops into my mind is a great memory from my childhood, which was the famous rainbow cones that was on Southwestern Avenue in Chicago. I've talked about it on the show before. If you're ever on the south side of the city, on 93rd Street and Western Avenue, go check out Rainbow Cones. You will not be disappointed. Or if you're downtown, I think they have a new store in Navy Pier. So definitely check that out. Grayson is warming up to her. Now he pushed her away when he met her. Yeah. I got to tell this story because I do have time to do this. I sent you a photo of Freya the first time in her little dress. That yes, I did see that, and she is adorable. I've got to tell you this story though. That Simon is talking about his daughter Freya, and that how his son Grayson just kind of pushed her away when he saw her for the first time. This is a true story. I know I've mentioned this a couple of times on the show, but it's one of my favorite stories. And I'm bringing it up only because, number one, Simon brought it up, and number two, my number two son, Eric, came to visit the house last night. And when my number three son, Justin, was born, Eric was the same way. He saw Justin for the first time and literally just pushed him away. Didn't want anything to do with him. Now, the contrast with this was that Justin was just this happy little kid. You know, as a baby, as a toddler, you literally could not wipe the smile off his face. He just, all day long, literally, and this is the truth. And he would come up, he would do things like, when he learned how to walk, he would walk up and arms outstretched, he wanted to hug Eric. And Eric would just knock him down. He pushed him away, knock him down. And Justin would get up and just go walk away. So one morning, I believe it was a Saturday morning. And we were in an apartment, a flat that we were renting at the time. And it was one of the, your basic South Side flats. You had the back room, then you had the kitchen, the hallway, which had the dining room, and then you went into the front room. And our bedroom was off to the end of the living room, and Eric and Jimmy and Justin's room was in right off the dining room. And Eric he's walking in from the living room, and Justin is coming out of the bedroom. And again, he's just, arms outstretched, wants to hug his big brother. Big brother looks at him, just boom, just knocks him down. And Justin gets up, and I'm expecting to see. Instead, I see. And I'm thinking, now what? And Justin walks into the bedroom. And he slowly comes out of the bedroom. Anybody that's been to a county fair or any county civic function that has vendors that have toys and stuffed toys for the kids may remember these. They were these long plastic sledgehammers, I guess you could call them. The wooden sledgehammers that had the great big balls at the end of them. It was all made of plastic. But when you hit it, it would just kind of, it would just hit. It was like a little bop hammer when you hit it. Justin slowly walks out of the bedroom. And he has this hammer in his hands. And I'm watching this from the edge of the kitchen. I'm not saying a thing. And Eric, at the time, after he pushed Justin down, just went out to the front room and he started watching, sat down on the floor. He's watching television, watching, Sesame Street or whatever. And Justin slowly walks out with this little bop hammer in his hands. And he sneaks up behind Eric. And he raises up the hammer and wham! Hits him in the back of his head so hard that, I mean, you could see the ricochet come off of Eric's neck. And this is a little, again, this is a little like, molded plastic made for a 3-year-old toy. And he grabs and he goes blasting into the bedroom. And Eric is just stunned for a minute. He is completely stunned, and he gets up, and you could see the rage on his face. The absolute rage of a 3-year-old child that has just been usurped by another human being, and he's going to crush this child. And all of a sudden, he looks up, and he sees Dad staring him right in the face. And you just watch the tear trickle down Eric's eye, because he knows there isn't a doggone thing that he can do about this. And the lip starts quivering, and he goes back to watching television. And who comes out of the bedroom? They were at war with each other for about 10 years after that. These days, they are the best of friends. All the boys live together. They're brothers. They look out after each other. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it was amazing. And so my advice, Trippy, is keep an eye on Freya. She will get back at him one day. I promise you. Sent a nice photo of Grace. Yeah, I did see that. She's looking at him like, yeah, I did see that. And it is adorable, and the kids look great. Judy says front room. Get it right. You're right. It's the front room. They were down there at the front room because we were living down there at Kedzie at the time. We had the flat. We had the 2-bedroom flat. And that's okay. And that's the other thing that group does too. They talk to you about. Amy City says you want a blast from the past. Old Chicago Amusement Park. Yes, I was at Old Chicago all of once, but it was the best time. It really was. I had the greatest time, and it was like on a Tuesday night on top of it. It was like a Tuesday night, so we had the entire place to ourselves. We had the entire amusement park to ourselves, and it was just fantastic. We're lucky because the boys have a lovely bond. Yeah, that is true. So, yeah. It was sold last year to Amazon. Old Chicago was? Oh, that's right, because they're going to turn it into a distribution center. That's right. I remember that now. But I'll tell you what I still do love is Medieval Times. I've been to Medieval Times twice. And both times I've just had the best time. I wish I still had the mugs that I stole from there. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? But who doesn't? That's why they're made out of plastic. Let's call it that. It's been a car auction lot for years. Are you talking about Old Chicago? Yeah, Old Chicago's been abandoned for the longest time. But what little sister says is true. I think, or no, you're saying it was sold to Amazon last year to Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, fun place. And Medieval Times is just too much fun. I'm going to have to go back there this summer. I've decided. We're going to have to do that and see what goes on. In the meantime, let's do this because it's about that time. It's time for me to check out my guitar again. If you have not seen this, this is my little baby. Compliments of Chris, DJ OPM King. Love this guitar. I said that Eric was here last night, and I showed him this guitar, and he wouldn't put it down for an hour. That's how much fun this thing is. They have awesome potatoes. Yes, they do. They have awesome potatoes. I will say that. There we go. Yes, I'd love to hear how this sounds. This is the new guitar. Let me play this. It has a very interesting thing to it, as you will notice. I've got it hooked up to the board, and yeah, that's coming straight from the guitar. Believe it or not. And if I wanted to get really trippy with it, I could do this. I'm just saying. So yeah, I was thinking about this song. I need to play this song because I want to hear how it sounds on this particular guitar. This is one of my favorites. Great Lord came walking through the forest one morning with a weapon in his hand. Rich was his castle, he lacked for nothing but killing was his plan. When a white bird flew by, she fell down from the sky. Nothing was found, only blood on the ground. She was gone. Cursing his fortune, he turned to the forest to kill once again. And standing before him was a lovely young maiden with her hand hung in pain. When he saw her eyes were filled with desire, he said, I must have her, she must be mine. She will be mine. He offered her silver, he offered her gold, but she threw it on the ground. Then he fell to his knees and he begged her, oh, please come with me, what you wish will be found. She said, sir, I will go if you put up your bow and spare these creatures, leave them in peace. You have no need. But his words were lost in the wind. His eyes were fixed on a queen. And all he saw was the woman, and all she was a dream. All he saw was the woman, and all she was a dream. He took her and bound her with ropes tied around her to his castle. They did ride. At the edge of the bower there stood an old tower, and he threw her deep inside. Then the birds left the sky at a terrible cry, sent thunder and lightning and rain falling down. Tears on the ground. All through the days on her face he would gaze, for she was lovely as the spring. No words would she speak except leave them in peace, and some sad lament she would sing. Oh, one day at the door by the window he saw a single white feather was lying on the floor. She was there no more. Now that great Lord is dying, his cold heart is crying for the love of the girl. For many an hour he has wept upon the tower, for she meant more than the world. Oh, one day in the sky, a white bird flew by. He lifted his hands, he cried out in pain, come back again. But his words were lost in the wind. His castle was built upon the sand, and all he has is this memory, and all he earns is a hand. All he has is this memory, and all he earns is her hand. Yeah, love that. I love playing that song. If you ever get the chance, Chris de Burgh, the guy that wrote Lady in Red, Don't Pay the Ferryman, you guys know all those songs. It's off an album he did called Spanish Train and Other Stories. It's called The Tower. One of my all-time favorites. I love that. Megan Paulette in the house. Hey, girl. How you doing? Very nice, warm middle sound on that new guitar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. You could play the beginning of the Detachable song by King Missile with that guitar without the need for added effects. Yes, that is true. This thing is just crazy. Great song. I found it next to a broken toaster. Okay. He wanted $22. I talked him down to $17. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Enjoy the nice weather, says Sister Judy. We're on the warning for a slow-moving snowstorm that's headed your way. Denver forecasted to get 1 or 2 feet of snow. Big Stinky Beast says, hey. Hi. Hey, Stinky. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. We certainly do appreciate it. We enjoy the fact that we always love having new people. But Stinky, you got to tell us where you're from. Just because. That's just how it is. We do it the way we do everybody else. You have to tell us where you're from and your 3 favorite bands in that order. Go! It's not the coronas, just allergies. Megan is in the house, so Megan knows, because I talked about it early in the show, that we are excited about shows going on in the East in September. And as a matter of fact, Miss Megan Paulette does not know it yet, but I guess I'll make it official here. She is going to be a guest on our show very soon. So, I'm glad Megan knows about that now. We'll be talking, to be sure. Let's see. MU City says, who's your daddy and what does he do? What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Still in Barcelona. Oh, okay. All right. I know who that is. Okay, Matt, sorry about that. I don't big stinky beast. I mean, unless there's a hygiene problem going on, hey, it's all good. Surprise. Yeah. Surprise. We'll be talking. I'll give you a shout after the show. Who's going to be a guest? Well, you guys stick around and find out. I guess you're going to have to tune in and find out about that. But Carl is here. We have the reunion of the podcast. Carl is here, and no, Chris is not here, yes, as a matter of fact. And Simon is here. Megan says, can't wait. Yeah. Okay, can't wait to be a guest on the show. Isn't that a nice thing for you to say? Thanks so much. I appreciate that, even if you don't mean it. It's so kind of you. So Carl is here, and that's always good to know. I forgive you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Not like I care. When are we going to be a guest? When are you? Yeah, I've got to do that. It's just, I'm going to do it. I would love to rant, and therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. You seem to forget still that this is YouTube, okay? And I know you. So there. And Carl, God knows where Carl would go, because we all know what Carl's all about. And Carl doesn't care. But see, this is why I try to get people like Megan. Megan won't do me like that. Megan will just be kind. She'll be a good person. She won't rant and cause me to lose my show. Would you, Megan? GainerWorld Podcast Reunion Live. Yeah, no. This is YouTube, pal. This is YouTube. and I'm working on that. Carl says I'm going to hell. Simon says I'll be good. Melissa says, I remember listening to your podcast. See, and Melissa will attest to this. There's no way we could do this on YouTube. Not with the new terms and conditions in place. I'm not. If I'm not kind, my children will find me and I'll get fired. That is true. We do have that against you. And I suddenly have this scary visual of Megan being run out of town by people simply because she was on the show the same night that Simon Lee and Carl Keegan and Chris King and myself were on. And yeah, no, I wouldn't do that to you first off because I respect you too much, and I hear you can throw things harder than I can. So, that being what it is, Melissa says, no way. No way. It's possible. You never know. Can I use that as an excuse? No. No, you can't. It's all the excuses that you tried in the past, okay? The alcohol, no. The lack of sleep, no. That's just how it is. We'll see what happens. These are some of the things that we've got planned as the weeks go on. I don't remember this. Of course you don't remember it. But I still have the tapes. Kind of makes you want to treat me with a hell of a lot more respect all of a sudden, doesn't it? Whatever happened, don't blame me. We never blame you. Let's see. If I'm not being nice, then my kids will hunt me down. You kids already know where you are. That's not an excuse. And okay, what? The 1-year-old's going to beat you up? What are you saying here? Who do you think you're kidding at this point? But no, I said at the beginning, you're never around to blame. That's true. Carl is never around to blame. And we've been meaning to talk to you about this, Carl. You're becoming very lax in your responsibilities. If you're going to be the show's scapegoat, you have to show up more. Okay? That's just all there is to it. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're just going to have to get a tersely worded memo. I'm just saying. Grayson already beats me up. Well, that's true. But that's because he can. Of course, then again, anybody can. So, I mean... I'm kidding. But no, I said that in the beginning of the year that we're going to have more people on the show. Chris has been nice enough to come on the show a few times. And we're going to have people like Megan on. I am going to get a Gainer Lee reunion. May have to pre-tape it. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. And we're going to have other people on as well, as we've had on in the past. And it's going to be a good time. And you guys will be able to ask these people questions, which is already... I rattled him the other day. Okay, you rattled your son. Okay, here we go. Good father, mentally abusing the 1-year-old child. This should be fun. Melissa says, I want to be on too. You're already on, Melissa. Okay? What is it that you would... What is it? Okay, let's say you and I are going to do an interview, what is it that you would want to talk about? Tell me what it would be that you would want to talk about. I'm very intrigued by this. So true. Yeah, see? So we talk. It's all right. But I'm sure I'll join you soon so I can have a wardrobe malfunction a la Janet J. I don't think so. That's a visual I didn't need, Carl, okay? Come on now. That's thanks. I'll be good. Of course you will. When my past comes to haunt me. Speaking of the past, if I came on the show, I can tell Lil Timmy stories. Yeah, you could. But just remember, that's a double-edged sword. Stop it. Oh, man. Carl is the next RuPaul. Yeah, that's oddly true. Song time. Yes, please. Okay, I can do that. I see. You guys want to shut me up. Okay. I see where this is going. I'm going to show this. I'm going to show this to the world. This is why I'm not letting Simon Lee on the show. Simon, in answer to my sister, when she says, if I came on the show, I'd tell Lil Timmy stories. Simon says, and I quote, I want to hear how much he was a bitch when he was a kid. This is why I'm not letting you on the show. Mama didn't raise no fool, okay? Yeah. That's right. That's just one of them. Okay? 50 ways to leave your lover. Why? Did you break up with your boyfriend? Did you break up with your boyfriend, Carl? Huh? What's going on here? Here we go. All right, we'll try this. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can do it up here. Yeah, here we go. You may not know this song. If you haven't heard it before, that's okay. Actually, if you haven't heard it before, it's kind of a bad thing because this is on my album. This is on Honor Among Thieves. It's originally recorded by Aliota Haynes Jeremiah. It's been a long, long night, and everything didn't work out right. Guess I gotta say what I'm thinking, little girl. You tell me that you knew, but I don't think you understand. You never talk like this again, 'cause we're a one-night stand. So please don't ask my pardon, I won't ask for yours. Can only say thank you, girl, as I'm walking out your door. And it's a hard, hard light, the showing in the morning light. I guess that you know it too, little girl. It's too late for us now, your bed's already messed. Must be time for me to leave. I see you're already dressed. So please don't ask my pardon, I won't ask for yours. Can only say thank you, girl, as I'm walking out your door. And it's a fine night, and everything turned out alright, even though you didn't know it, a little girl. You tell me that you knew, but you still don't understand. We'll never talk like this again, 'cause we're a one-night stand. We'll never talk like this again, 'cause I'm a one-night stand. We'll never talk like this again, 'cause you're a one-night stand. We'll never talk like this again, 'cause we're a one-night stand. So there's that. There you go. That's off of Honor Among Thieves. It's called One Night Stand. Has beautiful 3-part harmonies that I obviously cannot recreate live on the show because I'm only one person. What do you guys want out of me? I'm only one person. Melissa is saying thank you. That is one beautiful sounding guitar. Thank you very much. I still have my chosen one. I have no idea what that's all about. Carl King said, lovely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you guys to say. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, the guitar, that is coming with us out east. This is coming with us out east in September. We will be playing this. So yeah. Lots of things going on. Did I see you get birthday presents? Yes, I did. That is one of them, actually. See, this is what I'm talking about, Carl. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be, but you've got to be an active participant. Or at least watch the replays. One of the two. Yes, I did get birthday presents, and that was one of them. That guitar is one of them. Compliments of our American correspondent that he was very kind enough to do and kind of blew me away. He did it live on this show. Go back and watch the replay. And it's amazing. It really is. Let me see. Of me. Yes, it was kind of you. Yes, Chris, it was. Chris is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's been playing Ninja all night, waiting to see what I was going to say. Chris says, I'm an epic fail. Oh, Carl says, I'm an epic fail. No, you're not an epic fail, Carl. No. You're a fail, but you're not an epic fail. I'm kidding, buddy. I'm kidding. You know that. So, yeah. I'm the leprechaun now. Man, that's a scary visual. See, now I'm thinking the Leprechaun movie. Okay? Now I'm thinking you in a little green suit. I'm thinking more like, if you've ever watched WWE, remember Hornswoggle? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like that. Okay? And the visual of you being like that is really something that John Carpenter could really look into. And I'm just saying, I haven't been playing Ninja. I'm in Indianapolis. What are you doing in Indianapolis? I'm very interested. What are you doing in Indy, dude? Yeah, don't ask. Okay. Gotcha. Rock on. It's all good. So don't tell me where you are. You know I'm going to ask. This is part of the gig, dude. This is what we do on the show. You know this. Don't ask. Hey, Melissa, or should I say, this should be good. Let's all stop and wait now. He said, don't ask. I don't care. My show. It's my. Don't tell me what to do on my show. I got the mic. It's mine. But then again, I do need to give the people what they want. Yes, you are right about that. Should I say, hey, Melissa. Hi. Hey. It's, I love doing this show. I have to go. I'll call you after the show. Okay, good enough, bro. Not a problem. I'm with you. I get it. Consider it's like 2 a.m. So yeah, go get some sleep. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, during the please let's remember that daylight savings time is this weekend. Spring forward, fall back. And I just got a text from my son Eric. Do you have Disney Plus? No. Why? Should I? I told you guys, if you interrupt me during the show, I will call you out. I have no problem with this. We're not saving crap. Yeah, I know. I understand that. We're not saving crap. Yeah, no. Okay, just this is good to know. But at any rate, Judy has Disney Plus. Judy says I have Disney Plus. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. I don't care that much about it. Do I really want to spend $10 a month to watch reruns of That's So Raven? No. Okay. Although I will say, as a WWE fan, and I just found out about this, and if you're a wrestling fan, you'll want to pay attention to this, because as of April 8th, WWE Network is closing down. They're moving everything to Peacock in the U.S., which I like. Because instead of paying $10 a month, you get to pay $5 a month for premium. And oh yeah, by the way, you get to watch reruns of The Office and Cheers. So you got that going for you. So yeah, I'm a fan of that. But Disney Plus, it's like, yes, we have everything ever recorded by man since 1950, and you'll pay $10 a month for it. WandaVision. What in the heck is WandaVision? Now, see, that's a red flag right there. Okay, that's somebody try to sell me on Disney Plus, because I'm just not into it. I'm just not. I don't like paid subscription services anyway. It's bad enough I'm paying $10 to watch reruns of WrestleMania, okay, which I don't really do. WandaVision and The Mandalorian. And I guess that's probably my fault. Oh, the next chapter in the Marvel Universe. Gotcha. Okay. See, both of you guys have just answered my question. I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan to begin with. I liked it. I liked the original trilogy, but past that, I don't care. And The Mandalorian, every time I see, little baby Yoda, I just yawn. I literally yawn. And Judy is like, oh, the Marvel story. It's the new Marvel stuff. Yeah. I'm a DC fan. What can I tell you? Falcon and Winter Soldier starts next Friday. Well, that's wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that. And I could really care less. Eric is also saying you just need to see Soul. Maybe just rent it. The new Pixar movie. Disney Plus doesn't have a ton of great stuff. See, even my son is telling me, it's not really worth it. But yeah, Soul you want to see. Okay. I'll go out and rent that. I don't care. Batman up in the DC. Yeah, see. I bet Chris cares. Chris, all right. I doubt very highly that Chris would want to pay $10 a month for this. I highly recommend Soul. Haven't seen it, don't know anything about it, but you and Eric has just told me I should see it, so I probably will. Even though I'm burnt out on movies beyond all recognition. And Chris says no. Okay, that explains it. The last thing that I saw that was anything close to a movie, I get Netflix free with my cable subscription, by the way. And the last thing that I watched was, what was the documentary? Don't F with Cats, which was really weird. I have a friend that has it, so I share his account. It's the Netflix thing. I understand. You know, one password serves 5. I understand. But yeah, see, I'm so burnt out on movies. I just can't do it anymore. I can't think of the last movie that I sat and watched. I think the real last binge watch that I saw. See, I knew it. Chris cares. He's just frugal. No, the word is cheap. Okay, let's call it what it is. Now, the last time Chris was here, he came by, and for some reason, we ended up binge watching The Prisoner. It was just like one of those things. We're sitting here. What were we eating? I can't even remember. We're sitting here just munching our butts off, just watching The Prisoner. It was a good time. But yeah, TV shows I can binge watch. Documentaries I can sit through. Movies, full feature-length films, I just can't do it. Chris said, man, I blew your mind. You did. Not the coronas, just allergies. You did because, and I'll tell this story real quick in the last couple of minutes that we've got. If you've ever watched The Prisoner, it's a fantastic postmodern thriller that was released by ITV Television in summer of 1967. It actually played here in the States on ABC. Terrific show, written and produced by Patrick McGowan, the late, great Patrick McGowan. And there's always been these theories and these groups and these Reddit groups talking about, what the show was about. Because it was so far out there. It had a premise, but it had like 30 sub-premises going at the same time, which was just insane. And Chris is sitting here telling me these theories that he had that are just so far-fetched. But when you stop and think about them, you look at the screen and you go, that's possible. No, wait a minute. I just saw that. No, that's possible. So by the end of the night, yes, Judy says we watched it as kids. We did. It was a terrific show. I still have all of it. I have the entire season. Chris has the entire season. And we're both huge fans. And he came up with all these theories about the show that just totally destroyed my childhood. My brain is still melting. And I may need additional therapy. It's hard to say. We were eating steak sandwiches. Yes, that's right. We were eating steak sandwiches. Thank you. I remember that. So, yeah, if you ever get the chance, I strongly recommend this. If you like sci-fi thrillers, if you like spy movies, if you like anything that was trendy in the 60s, this is the show for you. Go out and watch it. It's very hard to find, but once you find it, it's so worth it. It was only 17 episodes in one season, and it was just terrific. Just terrific. More so the theory that he never really left the village. Yeah, don't start again. Oh, thank God we're out of time. Otherwise, you'd start again, and I've had enough, okay? That's all there is to it. Watch his brain melt. No, because we're leaving. Ha! Got you. Timing is everything. Yeah, we'll leave it on that note. Go watch The Prisoner. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much for being with me. I certainly do believe it. It's available on Amazon Prime Video. The Prisoner, Amazon Prime Video. Check it out. You will love this show. And then come back and talk to Chris and me, because Chris has got some theories on this. There's always next week. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. Thanks to everybody who was in the chat room. I appreciate it as always. Thank you for watching. I always appreciate when we get a chance to visit. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We're almost out of this whole COVID thing, so let's, keep doing it. Just wear the damn mask. Get the shots. We're going to be fine. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. As I said, take care of each other. Come on back here next week. You can like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. Hit the bell for the notifications. Do all that YouTube stuff. Thanks, Matt. No, Matt, thank you. And please subscribe. We appreciate it. In other words, if you like it, hey, you know what to do. Be good to each other. Peace. We'll see you next week.